For a garter tab cast on, you're first going to need to cast on as many stitches as your pattern tells you to. So I'm going to cast on 3 stitches, and I'm going to just use the long tail method for this. So I've left a tail, and I'm going to cast on those 3 stitches. You can use any method you like for this really, because it's only 3 stitches, so it's not going to make much difference. Then I'm going to knit as many rows as my pattern tells me to, so I'm going to knit 8 rows. So I'll just grab my other needle and begin knitting across these 3 stitches. So that's 1 row, and then I'm going to turn and do another row. Just continue like that until you've got as many rows as you need. So I'm just knitting my 8th row. And that's all the rows I needed to knit. So now you can look at your work and see your garter ridges you've created. And I'm going to need to pick up some stitches along the side and then along the cast on edge. So looking towards the edge of my work, I'm going to need to pick up 3 loops. So where I've got these 3 garter ridges, I'm going to pick up a loop in the end of each of those. So I'm going to start here, and then go up to the next one. And then move along to the final ridge. And then I'm just going to knit through all of these loops. I've finished picking up stitches along the side of my work, and it's now time to pick up some stitches along the cast on edge. So I need to pick up 3 stitches. So you can see where the tail of yarn's coming out of, and that gives you a clue that this is your cast on edge. So I'm just going to turn my work like this, and it doesn't really matter which of these strands you pick up. So I can see I've got my cast on stitches here, and I'm just going to grab a loop with my other needle. And that one will work fine, and then I'm just going to knit that, and then just work along that edge. So I'm going to pick up 3, so I need a second one, so I'll go for 1 here. Just knitting into that one, and then the final stitch, I'll just grab this loop here. So that's the garter tab complete, and you can see this sort of garter stitch edge coming around the side of your work, and you're ready to start working on the rest of your pattern.